You all are welcome to Flick Scores. Hey guys, I am back again. My wonderful people of Nigeria. So, we saw that we have a new president right now. Please, regardless of who we voted for, and regardless of what we felt like, this is not who we want, we just have to pray for our country and pray that God gives this man or guides him to the path where he leads us out of the problems we are actually facing. If you're not in Nigeria, you will not understand. For Nigerians, actually, hey, Nigeria, diaspora everywhere, please, guys, just pray for our country, yeah, because we're going through really tough times right now. So yeah, so I'm going to jump straight into it. The movie I'll be reviewing today is Candyman. Now this movie is a 2021 movie, but most of us that like to play funny games. See, me, I've done my own. The problem is I would have done it here on camera, but I don't have a mirror like in the house. So that's the issue. I would have just done my own. I'll say Candyman, Candyman, Candyman. So guys, this movie is about okay, I'm going to jump into the storyline. But basically it's like a supernatural movie about this supernatural being that used to kill people in the Chicago project, Cabrini Grade. So yeah, I'm going to jump straight into the storyline right now. So yeah, Candyman. That is the movie I will be reviewing now. Okay, so guys, I'm going to go into the storyline. So I actually put down something for the storyline and I would like to read it out to you guys. So basically, for decades, the housing projects of Chicago's Cabrini Green were terrorized by a ghost story about a supernatural hook-handed killer. In present day, an artist begin to explore the history of Candyman. Now, not knowing it would unravel his sanity and unleash a terrifying wave of violence that puts him in a collision course with destiny. So yeah, this is basically what Candyman is about. But I will just break it down to you. So this artist, this guy, his name is Anthony McCoy. He actually lives with his partner, who is also in the artist picture business, and she sells paintings and stuff. Like, I think the management aspect of it, that's what his partner is into. He is actually the visual artist, but his partner is actually more successful than him. And basically, this movie just showed us that he was guys, Hozulo. Hozulo. He was actually living off his partner. Like, his career was dying. It wasn't like this guy doesn't know how to draw, man. He actually did, but he was not taken, seriously, in the art world, and his career was dying. His partner was actually the one who was trying to push him. So basically, this guy, they had it where this whole Candyman shit started was basically when his wife. I'm trying to be as fast as possible because of time. Basically, when his wife's brother, who is actually a gay man, came to see his sister and Anthony McCoy in their new house that they just got in Chicago, in that Cabrini area. Do you get me? So basically, they came and he said he wanted to tell them a story, and then he told them a story about Candyman, this fearsome killer who actually had like a hook. You guys watch Peter Pan, right? The hook hand, but this one, no be that one, no be Captain Hook. Oh. This guy is bad. When you call his name out, it was said when you call Candyman in the mirror 5 times, Candyman will show. He go show and he's going to kill you. So basically, they told this guy about the story, and after that, this guy then met someone left just because he wants to revive his art, career. He now started diving into knowing more about Candyman, and basically he got to know more about Candyman and he got affected in there. So basically that's what the storyline is about. Finally, he turned out to be Candyman last. The movie is actually nice. It's a franchise. They had the last Candyman in the 90s, 1990 something. I can't remember basically. But the movie was actually okay. The storyline is good. So it's already a movie that was done before. So they just like the former one I watched was actually more horrifying than this one. But this one was more. This one, oh yeah, the costume actually made me almost throw up. But really nice. I will be jumping straight into the cast and delivery for Candyman.
It's this cause.
Now, so guys, the storyline. Before giving my score for the storyline, I am going to actually tell you. I wrote down some things, faults and nice things about the movie. So I'll tell you what I felt about the movie. So basically, his hand started getting rotten after he got stung by the bee. Now there was less attention. He paid less attention to his hands getting rotten. Like me, I don't know, but for anybody, like we are human beings. And basically, I went out, I got stung by a bee, and then I encountered this Candyman or whatever, and I started seeing changes in my me like this. Like I started seeing changes in my. Not be even say like I'm just as I'm like this now. Make I just see very little changes in my hand. Maybe something is looking like a wound or something. I'll rush straight to the hospital. So that was one fault I saw. I don't know what they did, but why would your hand be getting rotten and then you just left it? It got so bad until it was close to his elbow before that guy stepped into the hospital. So that's one fault I found in Candyman. Yeah. Then, okay, secondly, no investigation even being a suspect. Now, after the death of his wife's partner, his partner also, okay, before the death of that guy and the lady in the art gallery, he had a confrontation with this guy before leaving the show, the art show, that the previous night. Now, police came and found two dead bodies. He's the prime suspect. Let's leave all these things that we're doing. Then another death happened, and actually the artist who is now making waves and is on the news. There is actually one Anthony McCoy who's drawing about the Candyman, the Fable, the whatever. That guy was to be a prime suspect. There was no time the police investigated him immediately. He was just left alone, moving up and down. Okay, when he went to the critic's house and left her house, like their CCTV cameras, it's not easy to commit a crime in the US. Now, this lady was killed and he was not even called in for questioning. That's another issue I have with Candyman, the storyline. So, yeah, now his work was rejected because he was living over his wife. Like, people just saw him as a gold digger. Like, this guy doesn't have talent. He's just, his wife is just the one helping him. He's not supposed to be here. Guys, hustle. I'm not saying, yeah, your wife should not be a partner. Your partner should not be like a rock behind you, but hustle. I know he was trying his best, but basically he was living off that woman. So my own opinion. So this is not a fault. It's just an observation I'm giving you about the movie. So basically, okay, yeah, they tried to make the story a puzzle and complex. The last Candyman I watched, yeah, basically I know they wanted to expatiate more or shed more light on what Candyman was about, but they made it a puzzle and they made it too complex. They made the movie not, for me, I felt a normal person who is not too much of a movie lover or too intelligent, might not get exactly what was happening. They'll just get the parts where Candyman, they can't kill people. But getting the storyline and everything, they made it too complex. Yeah, and then the death of, okay, yeah, that's for the costume and makeup. So basically, guys, now I jump straight into the cast and delivery. So before jumping straight into the cast and delivery, I will give you guys my score on Candyman. Because of all these things I said, watching the movie is a movie I've watched before, and then them bringing back that movie is not bad. I would give Candyman a 15. I don't care what the Rotten Tomatoes say. I don't care what people are saying. Some people are like, Candyman is wonderful. Candyman. I even had a discussion with a friend, and he was like, man, I love that movie. That movie is crazy. But man, the way I watch movies is actually different from the way people do. But this is my opinion, and I know there's someone out there who understands what I'm saying. Love you guys. So basically, I told you I give Candyman storyline for Candyman a 15. So straight into the casting delivery. So guys, the movie was actually directed by Nia DaCosta. The The movie was directed by Nia DaCosta. Starring, I'm going to give you guys uh, the main cast in the movie, which was actually Anthony McCoy, his partner, and I'll just give you guys who portrayed the character of Candyman. Who, so, guys, Anthony McCoy actually Yahya. This guy's name is crazy, man. No vex. So his name is Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. So he actually portrayed the role of Anthony McCoy. Though he's someone I know, I've watched movies from him, and he sometimes used to have the role of a villain, a bad guy. So yeah, then Tony Todd, our Tony Todd, is actually in the movie. I think he portrayed the character of Candyman, like right. And then we also have Teyonah Parris, who acted as Brianna. That's the partner of Anthony McCoy. Then we have Colman Domingo. That's William Burke. That's the little boy who actually turned out to be big and came in contact with Anthony McCoy, who actually encountered Candyman and witnessed how Candyman was murdered. So basically, witness who was actually said to be Candyman. So basically, cast and delivery. Now, start from Anthony McCoy. Now, the guy who acted Anthony McCoy, who I was finding his name difficult to pronounce, I'll just start from Abdul-Mateen II. Abdul-Mateen II actually did a wonderful role. Like he fit into character perfectly. I love the fact that while he encountered Candyman, he changed, like totally, because he was going through a lot. His body was getting rotten. That was one part of the movie where I didn't want to watch. All those things were so irritating to me, and that was very good on the costume and makeup part. So cast and delivery did a wonderful job. Teyonah Parris actually did the one. Brianna, his partner, cool. She acted as the perfect black lady who was actually taking care of her partner, and then she was working so hard. She loves this guy so much. It was a nice movie to watch, and she did very good. Tony Todd, obviously, senior man. Going over to the guy who acted as William Burke, who's Colman Domingo. The guy acted as the boy. I don't know who acted as the kid, but the kid did well. I love the way he shouted, "Ah! Ah!" when he actually saw Candyman. And then also the man who turned out to be Candyman. And did you get me? Like, it was crazy. So basically, these guys actually killed the role. Like, they killed the role. I will not lie. So if I was to give the cast a delivery a number, I would rate it a 17. Cool 17. So going over to the visuals.
It's fixed cars.
Okay, so guys, the visuals for this movie was good. I didn't have any problem with the cinematography. I'm just going to give you my ratings on what I found out about the visuals. Camera positioning, everything about the visuals was okay. I would give the visuals for this movie an 18. I think that's the highest I've given a year because it was good. It wasn't bad. I loved how they portrayed Cabrini Green, like when he went into the project and the place was all abandoned. It was really nice. I loved everything. Location for the movie was exceptional. Wonderful movie, and yeah, visuals for this movie solid. Solid 18. So yeah, moving on to the costume and makeup. That's the best part of this movie. Costume and makeup for this movie is 100% 20/20. You see, why I gave this movie, it's not even about what they wore or about everything. It was about the makeup on Anthony McCoy's body. No, man, that was crazy. That was crazy. Another mad part was when Domingo cut his hand. Oh, jeez, man. When Domingo cut that guy's hand and pushed in that hook into it, the acting, it was so real. I'll give it a 20/20. Yeah. So moving lastly to sound. Sound for this movie was not bad at all. It was wonderful. It was something to behold. It was something to listen to. I love the background sounds when Candyman wanted to, do one or two things. So yeah, it was okay. Sound for this movie would be I actually wrote something down. I wanted to give the sound for this movie a 17, but I would just give it an 18. So guys, for the sound of this movie, it was not bad at all. It was okay. The sound for the movie was, it was something I wanted to hear. Anytime Candyman, the name Candyman, yeah, that anytime Candyman appears, the sound and everything was okay. But for me, I'll give the sound of this movie, I'll give it a 16. Yeah, so let's go down to calculations straight up.
It's Click Scores.
Going straight into calculations now, I gave the storyline a 15 plus. I gave the cast and delivery a 17 plus. I gave the visuals an 18 plus. I gave the costume and makeup, that was the highest, 20 over 20 plus. I gave the sound a 16. So everything comes down to 86. Oh, that's nice. I didn't want it to be as much as this, so. Because I didn't so much love the movie, but it was nice. It didn't waste my time. I didn't waste my time actually. So 86 divided by 5. Sorry, what the hell am I doing? Okay, 86 divided by 5, and it gives us 17.2. So basically, Candyman 17. Nice. I wanted Candyman to be like 15. Why? But man, this is what it is. Candyman is 17, and it's okay. I will tell you to watch it. No, I can't tell you. No, don't watch Candyman. There are some movies I'll tell you not to watch, like The Mother. Sorry guys, but you guys be like, why are you always tackling them? But basically, Candyman is a movie you should watch. If you actually watched it before and you like the story, Candyman. And also guys, I am challenging everyone who's actually subscribed to my channel to please take your mirror or go to the mirror and say Candyman 5 times. Let's see what happens. I've done mine. Nothing happened. No fear. Nothing this up. It's just because there's no camera, there's no mirror here. I would have done it in your presence, man. Nothing's happening. So guys, yeah, that's my review on Candyman. Please guys, always remember to subscribe and click on the notification button below so you could get notifications from us every single time we drop videos. And also like, comment, share, that please, every single thing that means support, please just do it. I love you guys so much. My name still remains EK Banks, that original evil boy, and I am out.
It's Click Scores.